Hey guys, Rob John Webb here, and basically I'm going to show you a video today of a track that I made recently where I turned it into a course, and it's a deep house course, old school UK garage, not UK garage as in, Artful Dodger type, not the two-step stuff, like old school UK garage house, should I say. And basically I've made a track and it literally consists of 11 channels. It's a really simple, straightforward, straight out of the box track to make. And if you want to kind of make this kind of tough sort of sound, then check this little video out. What I'm going to show you, I'm going to work you through it. I'm going to show you what I've done in order to make this. And if you want to sign up for the course, then by all means do so. But if you want to make this kind of music, then give me a shout and I can arrange, to meet you and have a one-to-one consultation for free, and we can discuss anything that you might be interested in. But I'm going to show you the basis of this track now. It's so simple to do. And the thing is, with a lot of records, like I say before, overthinking it will make it never come out. It will never get released because you spend too much time dwelling on it. This track took me an hour to do, and it's really, really simple sounds, really simple combination of stuff to put together. So let's quickly whip through it, and I'll show you what I do with this. Okay, so as you can see there, look, you've got all the markers. Look, I've linked it all up. So you've got the intro, the 32 kicks there, the certain sounds intro, the body, the main body with the ride, the breakdown, etc, etc. So I've mapped it all out anyway. So this can also be used as a template. So if you was to strip all that, you've got a template in there of knowing when to bring in the sounds for your own track, So let's have a look at this. Let's just strip that away there. So I'm just going to whip through it, right? I'm going to show you. So I've got these kicks in here. I've got a ghost kick, simple kick, a simple perk, snappy sort of classic old school UK garage house, sort of Grant Nelson kind of era, mid-90s, nice and right. A crash, very simple stuff, and then the rides, and I've sidechained them, obviously. So it always sounds better to sidechain a ride. If you want to, the thing is with rides, they dip, they make a, obviously, naturally, in techno it sounds fine, but in some records you want them to kind of be smoother. So the way to do it is, quite frankly, simply just get a sidechain compressor on there and dip it with the ghost kick, and just like you would with the bass, and it sounds absolutely brilliant. It sounds really effective, as you can hear it now with the kick lot. And there you've got some smooth beats, But the track itself, as I say, consists of pretty much 1, 2, 3 sounds, and that's it. And the first sound is this sub bass, and that comes from the Mao synth, which I think comes from the Mao synth. And let me just double check. In fact, no, it doesn't actually. It's part of the Ableton subsign bass, so it's an Ableton preset. So that's cool. So we've got that in there. It's a very simple thing. And then I've gone and got the Surge, which basically, as you know, the Surge is a free open source VST that looks like this. Looks complicated. There's a lot of stuff on there. Oscillators. It's all the whole 9 yards, basically. And in there, you've got these countless amount of presets. I mean, there's got all these ones that have been added by producers, and then you've got all the standard ones, which they obviously update, quite regularly. It's open source. But basically, in there's a minor seventh sound with some great sort of minor sevenths. And they're like this. And they go like this. I've got the filter on it. Just awesome, classic, that classic filtered sound. And that will goes here. And we're going to play that with you with the sub. Really grooving, really bouncy, really rubbery sort of sound, combined with the sub bass. So that's all you need, really, is to make that kind of groovy sort of garage stuff. Is just not a lot needed to be added, really. That's your core of the track. And then on top of that, we've got another sound which is part of the Ableton stocks again. It's called the Chord Analog Brass, and it's the Same riff, but just with a different sound. Just love it. Just love that sound. Classic old school. Same subbass pattern. It's just stabs, as opposed to this is long notes. Simple notes, one offs. And then this one is more stabby. Bum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. And then the vocal that I've used is taken from the movie Platoon, and it sounds like this. It's the character called King, and he says this when he's working on some unpleasant jobs in the army base. Seen live, my boy. Seen live, my boy. I've just took the bottom end out of that, filtered it, echoed it, delayed it. Seen live, my boy. Back again, right? So basically, the whole track is just 3 sounds, basically, in a vocal. But it's the combination of those sounds that make it what it is. You know, we can easily throw together a track and have 20, 30 channels of loads of sounds, and you can end up being overwhelmed with it. You know, keep your stuff minimal as possible. You know, less is more. So if you want to sign this course, you want to learn how to do this, the link is in the video below. If you want to get in touch with me, get in touch with the link also in the description. We can book a free 30-minute consultation with me, and we can discuss anything you want. If you want to make garage house, disco house, funky house, deep, whatever you want to do, check the link out on the website and get in touch with me. But for now, take those ideas there and see what you can come up with, you know, with the surge and the 2 presets within Ableton and some funky drums, and see what you get up to. Thank you guys for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon. Ta-ra.